Welcome back everybody, and of course those who just joined us as well. This is JoinDOTA League Season 3, the second game of it actually, between the Division 2 America TQ versus BoraDota. BoraDota took game number 1. I don't even remember how long it lasted, 40 minutes or so. But we are HeflaTV, my name is Coucher, and Heflamok knows exactly how long it lasted.
No, actually I don't, but no, it was about right, like the last, I think the call came about 42 minutes or so, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it was up to minute 20 or so. It was a really close game. From there on, TQ wasn't out at all because BoraDota was also not free from mistakes. They made here and there some mistakes where maybe TQ could turn around. So it was overall a very nice game, but I think like the gold advantage, like the morph having really farm and the panda being the playmaker there, it really worked out. And we have the direct answer now here in this draft. We have the Brewmaster being banned out as a first ban. There comes also BoraDota banning out the Doom, even though I would consider the Doom, I don't know, like it's really funny. Like in a Chinese scene, you see the Doom being so popular. Then again, I mean popular as in the pick, but not in the bans, which is kind of odd. But yeah, they decide they go for Doom. And now let's see, Lycan would be of course still a candidate, and then I don't know, Razor and Lycan, that would be my guess now.
Well, to be honest, I was hoping to finally see a Lycan.
No, Lycan for you. No.
I mean, I don't even remember. I guess you saw it a couple of times during TI, but it lost anyway there.
3 times, what, right? I mean, I casted everything lower bracket and main event, and like most of the games of the group stage, but there was always like so many games at the same time, and the group stage was really shit for us casters and everything. But I don't know, I just saw 2 Lycans. Lycans I casted myself, and it was only in the group stage. And I don't know, like whenever they were played, they weren't as scary as they are, like as they supposed to be, I guess. I don't know, like in my opinion, the Lycan is overhyped when it comes to being banned, because the statistics are at the moment against the Lycan. If a Lycan is picked, he's losing more than he's winning. So I'm really not sure if the Lycan is still a justified first ban. Then again, of course, a Lycan, if he gets the farm, if he gets a nice start, and if he does the split push or the YOLO, I go for towers, and by the time you rotate, half of the tower is down and I just run away, you need to draft like tons of stun to actually get me down. This is, I guess, the only reason he's still a really first ban material. But I think it's going to change really soon.
Yeah, it's, at the moment I think teams just don't want to take the risk. Like you said, if he just gets on a roll, it's almost impossible to stop him. But looking at the current picks, Faceless Void now for BoraDota. If I'm not mistaken, TQ started with the first pick Faceless last game.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much reverse right now. We have the Faceless Void as a first pick here on BoraDota, while TQ did that the last game. And the Viper was actually banned out in the second ban stage in the first game. Now we have TQ having a Viper and the Shadow Shaman. So there's, well, I definitely like it. With the Viper, they already have a like really tanky candidate, which is also not bad against the Faceless Void if they actually meet on the lane. It's also not a bad mid hero if they send it mid, which I doubt then. But let's see. And the Shadow Shaman, yeah, for obvious reason, we don't need to chew it through again, but Master Open Worlds, plus of course his lane presence and the disables are just great. Ancient Aberration, a hero, I don't know, that lost so much popularity. It's kind of sad that nice like Icy Folk, I think he's really strong if played by the right player, and if the Ice Blast comes out in the right angle, on the right targets and everything, you can make a difference really in the mid game. But the problem is he's just too intense, and you saw it like in the first game, like we haven't had the supports actually getting too much farm, like both of them, like which was of course the main reason everything was blocked for the Enigma. But usually, like in the Chinese teams, as we saw on TI, they usually do it like that, an offlaner or a safe laner, depending on his level. If he gets level 6, for example, he goes somewhere else, he makes a smoke gank, and that time is usually used for support to catch up, get level 5, 6, etc., to also get his ultimate. Here, both teams didn't do that. They didn't give their supports like a lane for some minutes to catch up in XP and gold. So I don't know how BoraDota is going to get the experience and gold on the Ancient Aberration, because Level is a must-have. Fast level 6 and preferably even a faster level 11 plus a Arcanum Scepter. It's just you need to have that.
Yeah, I completely agree. Every time I see that hero, I'm like, oh my god, he needs to get at level 6. So damn often I see him like hitting level 6 at the 15-minute mark or something when the Ice Blast really isn't as effective anymore. Of course, having the Chronosphere to set it up, it can still be relevant later on as well. But how often can you get like a Freeman Chrono with the Ice Blast to follow up anyway? So it just... They have to execute it really well probably. Of course, still 3 heroes to come for either side. And, well, Invoker actually banned out by Bora themselves.
Yep, that's... I mean, DP, I understand DP ban for obvious reasons. You don't want to deal with the exorcism. You already have the Master Weapon wards, like, the exorcism would be overkill. The Invoker, I don't know. Like, in Brazil, actually, the Invoker is still getting played quite often, therefore, I can understand it. Plus, I don't know. It would have been a nice pick for them. That's, I guess, why you wonder that much. Like an Exod Invoker mid faces Void safe lane, that would have been a nice setup. Chrono, early Chrono, plus Sunstrike, plus Ice Blast. That would have been the external damage we've been looking for in the last game.
Oh yeah, and, well, the Storm Spirit banned by TQ, so I was thinking like, are they gonna go for Tinker? But, man, Naga Siren, that hero is kind of a pain to watch and play against, of course, once he gets that Radiance. But the biggest question is, will he get that Radiance fast enough?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Naga Siren for obvious reasons. Like those 3 illusion spamming heroes, like the TB, the Naga, and of course the PL. The problem is that they need so much time to actually come online. Then again, if they come online, they're really scary. Really, really scary. Like heroes that push out 2 lanes plus farming the jungle at the same time, plus being somewhere else, maybe even fighting with the main hero. Let's see. Like, I mean, there we go. This is the combo I've been talking about. Witch Dog, Death Ward, plus the Faceless Void. I would have preferred the Invoker though, but yeah, Witch Dog will do. Now, this time, they don't have too much interrupt. Right now, we are looking only at a Naga Siren net, at a Hex or a Shackle by the Shadow Shaman on the Witch Dog, but if they're both in the Chrono, then this is big dipshit for DQ. Then they're really screwed if that Death Ward is channeling through. Maybe there's a Nature's Prophet Orchid Rush. That might be another option, but yeah, I like this. Now we have our offline candidate. Tidehunter is coming out, which means we have a Ravage set up into a Chrono. That means, like, if the Ravage is nicely timed with the Ice Blast and everything, they can take out 1 support target really, really fast. And if the enemy engages in a fight, you just have to wait as a Void for a Chrono on 2 or 3 targets, and then the Death Ward is just rolling, plus the Ice Blast if it wasn't cast yet. So really, really nice. Then again, TQ has a lot of split push potential, as well as, of course, Death Ball potential. Like, we have the Master Open Wards, Illusions, plus Treants, plus the Viper being in the front line tanking it, and the 5th pick is actually giving away their strategy. But like, if they want to, even the Naga can... I mean, Naga, you know, early Naga is not too much of a threat, but still, like, if backed up by a lot of heroes around, you can still do a lot.
Yeah, and at the moment, BoraDota's 4 heroes. To be honest, I am a little bit afraid that the Naga Siren probably might actually have a decent enough time. Because BoraDota, all they actually have to properly lock down the Naga is either the Ravage or, of course, the Chronosphere, the best solution. But I think a lot of in this game is going to come down to just the positioning of the Naga. Is he going to stay far enough so that when the Faceless Void or Tidehunter comes in, he just pops his song and makes everybody safe? But
Yep.
like, I hope the 5th hero is going to be something that can apply pressure to the Naga Siren early on, or the map in general.
I wouldn't say they don't have pressure against the Naga Siren. I mean, right now they have... I don't know. The only thing I'm a bit worried about, like, let's imagine they get actually through the mid game and the Naga Siren is getting HP on the char, as well as, of course, a lot of global presence with BUTs. I mean, the usual build, like, I don't know, like going through the Aquillas, Radiance, Yasha, Manta, or no, actually the BUTs come before the Yasha as well, like if that's a typical Loda Naga build. But let's see how it works out. Right now I'm only a bit worried if that Naga is getting fed, BoraDota doesn't have too much against the Naga illusions, like nobody who can actually clear them out. We have only the ankle smash. We have a bit casket damage and maybe the ice blast, but the ice blast is not necessarily only meant for illusions, of course. The Faceless Void might actually want to pick up here a Battle Fury in this game. Then again, it's not the best item on a Void. I know many people still build it in pubs and everything, but it's really a situational item on the Faceless Void. And okay, TA is coming out as the fifth one. That one is actually unexpected.
Oh, can it be support Naga?
Yeah.
I guess it's not that bad of a choice, to be honest. Still has the Song of the Siren, of course, to stop the fights. And now, that actually changed the dynamic of the entire team all of a sudden. Now they have a really solid, like, early mid-game lineup.
Absolutely. It's kind of strange, to be honest, because, like, I like a Naga support if she has like something that actually justifies the setup, because I mean the ensnare is really strong because the ensnare even goes through BKB, which would be, for example, interesting against the Faceless Void. After the chrono or in the chrono, he might pop the BKB just to protect himself against, for example, whatever is coming out by the Shadow Shaman, unless the Shadow Shaman is in the chronosphere. But to be honest, they don't have much against the Faceless Void at the moment. If you look at it, like Templar Assassin range is too short. The Nature's Prophet can't really do much. Naga Siren and Snare in the chrono won't help too much because if you're locked next to the target, sure. Viper, Void won't care about the slow and everything, maybe just about the damage. And the Shadow Shaman is actually the only one who can actually do something against the Void in the chrono. So I'm not quite sure if that's
what are you looking at Batrider now? So are they just running like dual lanes, or is it going to be something like a Faceless Void safe lane with a tight tri lane? Or I guess it's other way around. Tight
this
safe.
Is definitely not a utility Void in offlane or something. Like they are benching everything on the Faceless Void, every single thing. This is a solo core strat with a Batrider initiation, a Batrider who is going to be semi-support for the safe lane, going into jungle, Tidehunter on the offlane, and no wait, Batrider
mid probably.
Yeah, Batrider mid. And even though I always wanted to see the Ancient Apparition mid.
I want to see Witch Doctor mid.
Witch Doctor mid, no. Okay, this one definitely won't happen, but the Ancient Apparition mid, if it wasn't against the TA, would actually be an option, but to be honest, like, against TA, against Viper, whoever would go on the mid for TQ, you would easily beat Ancient Apparition, even without any rotations. But we have a 5-man smoke. Whoa, Roshan. This is Roshan. We have
with the meld minus armor, they might be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, this sneaky plays.
Sneaky plays. We take the time really fast. I'm gonna introduce the Radiant teams. We have NC again here on the Batrider. Then we have Sky playing the Faceless Void. And yeah, Stand and Fail on the Ancient Apparition. We have Pawning on the Tidehunter and Aquino on the Witch Dog. And now they're chipping away Roshan. There's 1/3 already down. And BoraDota doesn't really expect it. There's a good luck. And now have fun, like they're like, oh, we're not doing anything here.
You only see that amount of good lucks and have funs when you're doing level 1 Roche.
Yep. They're running out of treants though. Like nice macro actually by the Prophet. Like he steered the treants in and out. This Roshan is going down. Like this is a really nice start. They have 10 seconds left till the lanes are opened, and they still have salves and everything. Everybody's gonna start with level 2.5. Perfect start for TQ, and now BoraDota is like, oh damn it, we should have known, like we didn't see anyone on the map, we should have maybe checked. It would have been actually interesting. Imagine like the casket there, if they come at like 1/3 of Roshan's health, then Sticky Napalm plus casket plus Chilling Touch right clicks.
Well, the casket only has 2 bounces on the first level. Of course, it still does a decent amount of damage, plus having a guaranteed 2 bounces early on is not too bad at all. But I guess I'll just go over the lineup of TQ fast as well. As man, that was such a sneaky play. But Kafur, Tado playing the Temporary Assassin, iMonster on the Naga, leaving Allen to be the last one on their tri-lane, Shadow Shaman. Mid lane, by gut once again on the Viper, and off lane, Nightmare on the Nature's Prophet.
Yep, definitely. Like this Nature's Prophet is actually gonna be really interesting. Like how he's gonna make it in the lane, because we have Casket stun, we have maybe even an early cold feet coming out, even though that's not the favorite build. Like Chilling Touch level 1 is just too strong. And then of course we have Sky, who might actually go aggressive here and already putting 1 point in time lock. If that happens, and if he's getting caught out, that, yeah, that is definitely an easy kill setup on the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, but Nature's Prophet, he's probably gonna use his treants to just scout things out, which he is doing exactly at the moment. Even pulling the range creep. And of course, him having boots of speed helps out a little bit.
Yep, he's even ruining their pull now. Like, they couldn't stack because of the range creep. Their own range creep is just pretty much fucking it up, but then again, okay, it's sort of at least a free deny.
But look at the laning from TQ. They're having the Temper Assassin farm on the safe lane.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ensnare actually comes out. They want to go for the kill on the Titan. The Shackles come out as well. Will the Kraken Shell help him out? Now it's a little bit too late, I think. The right clicks. Ether Shock gets the first blood.
Yep, unfortunately, that doesn't help you. The Anchor Smash, I mean, on the two targets, the Naga and of course the Templar Assassin, really hurt. The funny part is now, they can pretty much stay on lane, nothing really happened. They have the bonus of the first blood, as well as of course the level 1 Roshan, and the salve was still left over from the Roshan fight. Therefore, he can just stay on lane, everything's gonna be fine. They're gonna find a haste rune, but do they leave it? No, they actually take it, and now, oh, this is interesting, of course. Batrider in the mid, there's the ensnare.
I think it's a waste of mana. There's no Riptide yet, just Firefly out of it. Actually, he used the Shackles as well and cancelled it immediately.
That was the shortest Shackles I've ever seen in my life. But interesting, to say the least. There's a regeneration rune. This is the perfect rune. They just baited out the Firefly off the Batrider. Poor thing, and they find a regeneration rune. Plus, the haste rune still ticking. They might even go for the Tidehunter again with the replenished mana and HP.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman though doesn't have enough for a Nether Shock, although about 20 seconds time he will have it. It's level 2 as well, so the burst is real. But Tidehunter, although he died, he's still level 3. So not that bad at all.
Yep, let's see. I mean, under normal circumstances, a Viper should actually do quite some nice harass on the Batrider. Then again, a Viper is so vulnerable against sticky napalm, because first of all, Viper is one of the slowest here in the game. Oh, I think we have a go here on the Nature's Prophet, but
come on, TP by a TP scroll. Be a man, do the right thing. Nope, time walk Sky. Can you get the time lock? The right click is oh my god.
Oh god, that's the biggest problem. The Witch Dog not having boots. He was not in range for the casket. Even with the cask, like I don't know, it would have been close. They would have, yeah. They needed cold feet, but he went for the ice vortex build. Not a big fan, especially if you have a 2 stun setup. There's a high chance of proccing that cold feet, so level 1 cold feet I think would have been a nice choice. But yeah, Nature's Prophet just TPing out, come back in, not much lost, a lot of things gained because they wasted their time. Oh, courier snipe.
Well,
maybe
it's
courier
flying
snipe,
already, so he's not gonna get
bad
it.
idea. Bad idea.
Oh, well, they knew that he was there as well, but NC, he's pretty low on life himself. There's the Shackles to start things out with. With the Ether Shock, if you right clicks, it might be enough. Alan, nope. He chooses to run because the Paralyzing Cast comes out. Ether Shock, just to do some harass, and actually, nope. They get the kill before, and now Aquino might go down as well. Viper Strike, he's slowed down, nowhere to run. Nature's Prophet cancelled his own TP, but oh,
vision!
Cut.
Vision!
One more right click! Oh, the poison! Come on, not gonna be enough, never mind.
Poor guy, poor Witch Dog. Look at it go. He's going down. So in the end, the Rasta did there still a good job. I mean, he was caught there, but the whole thing was just a level 2 Firefly.
He might go down solo to Nightmare. The right clicks are coming, the treants are there as well. Nice block. Actually, oh, one fail free. Elf, never mind. Gets the last right click. Face boots helping out with the movement speed.
Again, a best example why I think in this setup he should have played Cold Feet, because if he would have cast Cold Feet on Nightmare, he would have had to move, which would have given him at least one less right click there. But yeah, with the Ice Vortex, you can't really do much when you're standing in a sprout.
Well, I mean, Cold Feet, I guess it doesn't really help against TPing out unless you have another stun, because the Cold Feet take 4 seconds to proc. But at the moment, I definitely have to agree that the Nature's Prophet would have had to at least maybe dive a little bit more. But oh, they're going for Alan again.
Shadow Shaman.
How does he not know that there was a ward spotting him from the last time, and should be an easy kill this time? He couldn't even get the Ether Shock off. Even the Tidehunter just wants a piece of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand this one, because last time he was already scouted. He was like, oh damn it, I was scouted here. Like I shouldn't go there again. Like it was obvious that there is a ward or something scouting him out. Like when he tried to go for the courier or something, I don't know, against the Batrider. But this time he running in that position again. Witch Dog just waiting there for him with the Batrider. Easy kill. That was kind of a freebie for BoraDota that should not have happened. But let's see. I mean, it's still quite good for TQ. They got the first blood, they got the level 1 Roshan, and they're having 2 kills advantage, even though the Rasta just fed 1 away. But still, it's definitely a nice start for those guys this time.
Yeah, and there's already Hand of Midas on the Temper Assassin as well. So, Furtado farming up on the safe lane. Templar Assassin, he's probably gonna get huge fast, although Alan, he has a sneaky positioning, wants to go on the tide. And now even Eye Monster comes in, so should be an easy kill. They have Psionic Grabs if need be. And yeah, Shackles to start things up with. I mean, if they don't get the kill, I'll be surprised. Diffraction melted as well, and Snare is there. The Kraken Shell a little bit too late, or is he tied under? He's pretty speedy, but slowed down. Nope, the healing cell, the right clicks, come on, Furtado, can you do it? One more right click, nope. Now File comes in, oh, the Wrath of Nature, are you kidding me? What a kill, Shock onto 2 as well, Aquino. Wants to tank it up, but the heal, it's not enough, the meld hits. The right clicks, Naga gets the kill.
No, I think Witchdog was a bit too optimistic there, what he actually can do, and at the same time, like we have the Nature's Prophet also killing the AA, so in the end this was a free for null. Really, really bad for BoraDota at the moment, so this little mistake of the Rasta, it was pretty much negated just by the fact.
Nightmare is gonna do exactly what the Shadow Shaman did.
Oh,
NC, he sees him, tied under there as well. Oh, he's gonna feed away his killing spree, or is he got? He comes in, he wants to help. Oh, he doesn't have the mech, but there's the Ravage, catches 3 heroes just barely on the edge. The Sprout, Sky, he comes in, they get 1 kill, nice Chronosphere. NC, does he have enough to stick in 8 bomb charges? Alan, he's gonna fall as well, cut. He wants to stand and fight 10 stick charges, but it's just not gonna be enough. Oh man, what a throw it was.
Yeah, this is under the category of 3-2-2, definitely. This is not the 3rd time he's passing by an enemy ward where instantly the enemy is waiting for you. I mean, the first time it should have given you away that there is a ward. The second time, definitely. And now the 3rd time, like, BoraDota really made, I don't know, a game-returning, game-changing move here. And now they even dewarded. So, I mean, at least by now they should know there are wards. Now
But if they do it again, I don't know, I'm gonna bang my head against the wall or something.
Yeah,
that was so sad for them. I mean, they are still ahead. I was actually looking at the graphs just before that fight. It was 5,000 in both XP and gold almost, but now it's dropping down. Gold graph still almost 4,000, but XP dropping down to 3. And even though it dropped down, still 8 minutes in, it is a huge lead for TQ, don't get me wrong. But if they just hadn't given away 3 kills...
we have a DC, but they're not pausing. Now they're actually pausing. I was wondering what the Nature's Prophet is doing, because look, he's standing there with 1,500 gold. And to be honest, like, is that a Midas or is that a Maelstrom Rush? Because the Maelstrom Rush is not too bad against this team. Like, the damage output of a Maelstrom here against the AA and the Witchdog, like, including even a Batch Rider who doesn't have a Blink Dagger, who's not even that close to it. 1,550 gold, not too much, but I don't know. A Midas I think would be still viable. They have an advantage, like bunking on a Midas, like getting even more of an advantage. Then again, I don't know, I really feel like this trade in the mid hurt. This, like, BoraDota was down. They were really grounded. They were like, shit, they got a level 1 Roshan, damn it. They got even our first blood there on a Tidehunter, even a follow-up kill. They made better trades. We had just a 3-for-0 trade. They were 5 kills ahead. Like, you just said it with the gold and the experience. Like, we were looking at the 5 and 6k advantage there already at the 7th minute. And, I don't know, this mid-fight gave BoraDota definitely, like, some psychological boost to go still on this game. And now, I wonder what TQ is going for. Bunking on XP and gold, having that advantage, or maybe go for the early fight using their current advantage to even get more.
Well, since TA went for the Midas anyway, I think it wouldn't be too bad if Nightmare picked it up as well, because I think late game TQ definitely has the advantage. Well, maybe not definitely, but probably, since BoraDota did decide to go for that just one heavy core, the Faceless Void. And, I mean, yes, Bat Rider is annoying in the late game if he gets that initiation. But Naga Siren can always just stop that with the song.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. Like the Naga Siren and that solo core. I mean, it's just too much that can actually like really interfere with BoraDota's draft here. That's the biggest problem. Like even under the best circumstances, even with an awesome Ravage into a Chrono, like even if they're all dead, like there's still a TA that is farmed. There is a Viper who's super tanky. By the way, also like having done the buckler and the headdress now, having 200 gold or about 200 gold, which means we have a 10 minutes, 11 minutes Midas if he keeps farming well in the mid. And I don't know, I think there's just too much survivability on TQ with the solo core. I don't think the rest can do too much. Like, this draft of BoraDota, it could have snowballed really, really hard if they had an early advantage, like with the initiations and everything they have, of course. But the problem is that TQ made really, 100% sure that they have an early advantage with that Roshan, with the first blood, now the better farming. TQ can really sit back. They can make this a 60-minute game if they wanted to and just let BoraDota bounce off their attempts on towers and just contest through the chrono with everything they got.
Yeah, and TQ being on the dire side and of course having the temper assassin, every row she's gonna be theirs. But at least NC, if he farms up those 2 stacks here, he's gonna have his blink dagger, so that is one thing that we have to look forward, of course. If they can just, on every cooldown of the lasso, if they can get pickoffs, maybe get objectives like towers after that, they can still climb back into this game. But TQ, they have to just make bad decisions on top of that as well.
Yep. Yeah, I really think the draft is favoring TQ here for obvious reasons. Then again, we saw BoraDota having like a very nice execution in their team fights. That's how they got the last game through. And I mean, this time, I was really wondering, like, the biggest surprise to me was really the Batrider 5th pick. Like, I was expecting a mid-hero that can actually transition, like, into nice damage, like a nice damage value on the mid-hero. I don't know, even OD would have been an option for me, or anything else. Like, the Invoker was banned. The Invoker was actually something I would have seen as a nice pick, like, pushing then with 4 Spirits, Necrobooks, plus having, of course, the global presence with the Sunstrike and Chronosphere, that it would have guaranteed some nice kills around this time right now, because the Chrono is ready. It's level 1, he's level 7. Like in, let's say, minute 13 or so, he's going to be level 11, and that would secure them a regular gank every minute or so. Like, a bit more than a minute, 100 seconds. But still, it's... I don't know. I'm really baffled with the last Batrider, but I'm also curious how BoraDota is like executing the entire thing and what they are planning on, because for obvious reason, they picked this with some sort of plan. So, let's see.
I think they definitely were expecting the Batrider to match up against a Temporary Assassin, so they just stick an ape on Firefly, maybe be a nuisance to the Temporary Assassin. So, in that regard, the Temporary Assassin safe lane was actually a pretty smart move there. And actually, looks like TQ, they're having weather issues. It's raining there.
Yeah, I
and
just read it in the chat. Like, shout out to Bruno Raiko. He said, yeah, it's raining there in Brazil, and they have problems with the internet. It's also raining here, huge thunderstorm. I'm glad my internet actually didn't go down. That's why I also didn't want to stream. That's why you're streaming here, Culture. I was just not sure if this thunderstorm is actually cutting me off. But let's see. I mean, he should be hopefully back. I mean, this would be a bitter pill for TQ to swallow if they actually have a permanent DC now. Because the Nature's Prophet is doing just fine, like absolutely fine. He got 2 kills on his offlane. He's like more than a level ahead of the Faceless Void in the safe lane. He's got 1,500 gold. He has the option to go in a Midas. I already said that, to advance their advantage they already have by now. Or he goes directly in the Mithril Hammer, which is going to be then a really, really fast Maelstrom. And that Maelstrom is going to hurt. Like when you have supports like the Ancient Apparition with 530 HP, just imagine 2 procs on him of a Maelstrom. Or just a Maelstrom ticks on him from someone else with the buffed range we had like 2 patches ago, or 3 patches ago actually. And like he's just, cutting through those supports right now if you would go for a Maelstrom. So I actually prefer a Maelstrom.
Yeah, but I guess it's not a bad choice. Just fight the early and... Oh, he reconnect! Oh, yeah! So, at least it's not permanent, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Got 1 mod, people. People don't want to be mods. What is this?
No, just chatting with Invisible Blue. Like our hobby mod in the chat, like he said Peru, but like if you say Peru, you're gonna have a lot of enemies here because Brazilian people are very proud people. So these are actually two Brazilian teams. And yeah, game 1 was really nice. And game 2 with an amazing start, level 1 Roshan, TQ having the advantage. And let's see. We have actually a decision on... Nature's Prophet decided to go for Midas. Too bad.
I mean, to be honest, if he wants to go for the Maelstrom after this now, he's probably still gonna get it pretty damn fast.
Sure.
There's yet a single tower to drop as well, and I think the tier 1 top lane should be an easy target for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see. I mean, the game is commencing. We're at the 9th minute. We analyzed already a lot of items and everything on the heroes. And I'm waiting for BoraDota to make a move. Because at the moment, TQ is dictating where this game is going. That's the biggest problem. And we have the Batrider who farmed now his Blink Dagger. That's very, very nice. 9 minutes. It's not the fastest one because he died on the Y and everything. But let's see. We have a rotation of TQ. They want to go for the tower in bottom, it seems. Do we have an answer of BoraDota? That's the question.
Well, they have every single ultimate, of course.
Oh, they
apart
go in the
from
mid.
Support.
They go in the mid.
Oh, the Shackles Witch Doctor. Poor guy. Even the Wrath of Nature, just in case. Just easy kills. The Paralyzing Cast came out.
Oh, but bottom. At the same time, the Lasso being interrupted by the Naga song. She's singing to her people, and they just get out there. We've been talking about it, and yeah, it's really, really sad, you know, because the Witch Dog really tried to get some XP there, like just try to get that level 6 up, like in combination with the Chronosphere. But you've been talking about the song, and the song absolutely genius, like this draft, to be honest. And oh, in the mid, Badweather wanted to go in there. Witch Dog finally level 6, but I don't know. BoraDota just not making a good trade. This was actually a nice play by TQ, faking bottom, TPing mid, and getting that support who's trying to desperately get some XP up.
Oh yeah, and speaking of supports, desperately trying to get the XP, fell on the Ancient Apparition, not even level 5 yet. And we were just ranting on about it in the draft, and it's just so apparent here that Ancient Apparition, so far, he hasn't had an impact at all. Maybe an impact to the benefit of TQ since he's died twice.
You know, I really think he went for the wrong build, but now actually we might have a go here on the TA, but of course he still has Meld. There is no vision.
Oh, they popped the Ravage NC. He's coming in as well. The Flame Break comes out. And Confortado, he has to use his Midas. Come on, use your Midas before you die. No.
That is really too bad. Like, I mean, he still had Meld and everything, but at the same time, we also lose the Nature's Prophet with the combination of AA plus the Chrono. They actually get 2 kills here on TK, and 2 important kills, because this was, like, I mean, the Nature's Prophet with his level 9, that was a high value kill, as well as, of course, the TA with his level 9. This is also the 2 Midas carriers, and the funny thing is, like, at least the Midas of TA is not being used for the entire time he's dead, plus, of course, the time he needs to go back to a creep. So this is actually a really high value kill, and the Midas makes it even worse. But I think Roshan number 2. Yep. There we go. Master Open Wards have the Treens, and now this is an easy kill. BoraDota maybe getting a tier 1 tower in return, but to be honest, at the moment they don't know what's going on. This might be either Smoke Gang or Roshan. They don't know which it is, and Roshan is going down, and it's going so fast down that, look, top tower didn't even lose a third of its HP. The Void didn't push at the same time, so in the end, TQ is getting away with a flawless trade here.
Yeah, and the Roshan is just gonna start dropping faster and faster, because now there's gonna be a medallion on iMonster as well. Although I was thinking like maybe Naga's gonna go for a Midas as well to actually transition into a semi-carry kind of Naga. But now just wants to make sure that they have the impact. Oh, the Sprout! They were waiting for the Witch Doctor, but the trees, they of course get destroyed by the Sprout anyway. The Paralyzing Cast buying some time. There's the ward! Oh my god, will it be enough? Nope, the stuns come out. They get 1 kill on Sky. He has to escape. Time Walk. He's probably gonna be safe, but Shackles onto NC. There's the Song of the People.
Instant song.
Actually cancels it immediate as well. There is the Ice Blast flying out. It might be enough. Tidehunter, he goes down, and now NC on the run as well. Or rather, on the hunt even. He drags Alan back with his haste run. Alan gets the Shackles, maybe Ethershock something to get the kill. Got just the right clicks from the Viper.
Yeah, it's really bad fight for BoraDota in summary, and I'm not saying this because they trade worse. I'm just saying this because like how all those people survived. Like the the TA being really on the brink of death there. He keeps his Aegis with 60 HP, or it was even low. Like the Shadow Shaman initiator of the Batrider was kind of okay-ish, but he also survived with like 100 HP. But there's an Ice Blast flying. This Ice Blast. Oh, bottom tier 1 tower. It's gonna land. It's gonna land. Yes. Perfect. Perfectly done.
Oh well, at least getting something, and to be honest, I was kind of surprised that Ancient Apparition got level 6 before that fight anyway. He just went to another lane to soak up the XP, which was a smart decision of course. But overall, I mean, just not having the necessary impact since it was still a little bit late. The mech was of course already finished from Viper. You just wait out the Frostbite duration and then pop the mech. It's not that big of a deal for TQ anymore.
Yep. But besides all that, like, the bad things that going on for BoraDota, I mean, they still find here and there kills, some okay trades, given the fact that they're, like, behind and everything. The problem is really that their success is very limited in time. We already been talking about multiple times, but it's really the biggest problem. Like, they have 2 cores on the other side, only 1 core on BoraDota, and the problem is the support of TQ. If this goes long, they could even go for more. But now, do we have an event? Oh, a go here on Sky? Nope, they don't have a stun, unfortunately, on the Void, so he's actually getting out. But yeah, the problem is, I think BoraDota, they need to take the initiative now. Like, otherwise, this game is through at minute 30 or 40 at latest, just merely by the fact of the heroes. So, BoraDota, they have to go. Maybe we're gonna see some trade here. But I don't know, the stars are not really aligned for this trade. Top tier 1 is already down in the mid. They're just now starting, but Viper Illusions alone are just doing a counter push now. Look at all the creeps. Just this corrosive skin is doing so much damage, so much slowing down in the end. Look, the free supports, they don't have even enough damage to get these illusions down. And now in the meantime, we have the Master Open Wards on the tier 2 top. There's an Ice Blast flying, but this one is for nothing. The TA is even trying to run in there, but even misses. So in the end, they retreat. They get pretty much 1 tower plus a half of the tier 2, or even more, because the wards are still working on it.
Yeah, they don't dare go in to just kill the wards really, and then see the Wrath of Nature as well.
Decision.
Oh my!
Well, look at this, because it's awesome bait. Like they could, I don't know.
Or are they gonna go? Alan wants to go in to get the slow as well. Edershock already used. Kafurtado, he feels praise and he feels bold. Of course, he has the Aegis. So right, so but the blink, oh, the catch actually 4 heroes with the Ravage. Alan doesn't get his anchor smash off. There's the Edershock. It's nice and snare onto NC. He's the shackled up, and now Sky, oh, actually catches free. But will it be enough? The right clicks, he just doesn't do enough. Alan, he finally goes down to the flame break. Nice mirror image of Sky. Wow.
Oh, he just melted there.
And now NC, well, nothing for him to do. 4 heroes down, not a single buyback on any of them. That's gonna be a lot of damage done to the tier 3s now.
That might actually be the tier 3, because we have the Treants just used. This is a Treant army, only the cast. We have new illusions in 20 seconds. We have all the damage, still the Aegis as a backup. By the way, also the BKB now done. And the Witchdog has to be really careful. Like, if he gets in a Sprout, then the Ensnare as a follow-up. There's an Ice Blast. Ice Blast is gonna hit on... Oh, actually 3.
Oh, the Death Ward comes out as well! And didn't really accomplish much, but at least he got the song out, and it's in a 3-minute cooldown. And Kafurtado might still lose his life, and might lose it even twice, but they have to catch up. Wrath of Nature, the meld hit the right click from God, helping out a little bit. Kafurtado still gets the kill. They're gonna go for more. They're just relentless. I mean, they just don't give a single F.
Yep, because he can, but now actually the TA has to care. With the time walk here on him, that might actually be interesting. Yep, he's gonna lose his Aegis.
Nature's Prophet is coming in as well. He's in the middle of everybody. He just TPs into the lasso. He's gonna go down probably. Ice Blast flying out as well. God and Kafurtado both get hit. I mean, this Nature's Prophet, that TP was kind of a disaster, to be honest.
Yep, definitely. That didn't work out for TQ here. So in the end, I mean, the TA really tried to bait them into something with the Aegis. The Aegis is gonna run out now. Like, before he's gonna engage in any other fight, there will be... yep, this Aegis will be expired, so there's 5 seconds left on it. I mean, still, BoraDota, they lost 3 towers, a lot of heroes. It's just not looking good. They're just not coming online with those heroes. Like the Batrider initiation, except like this time on the Nature's Prophet, everything has been countered so far by the Naga song. The funny thing is they didn't even use the Naga song yet, just to counter the Chronosphere, because in each and every Chrono, either the Naga wasn't present or the Naga was in the Chrono itself. But still, like, as long as there's no BKB on BoraDota, like, how do they counter the song? And even if, then you're alone as a Void against all people that, you know, just chip you down. It's, I don't know, I just don't see this happening. But then again, BoraDota, they still might have a plan. And oh my god, we have a... I was right in the draft. I said that this is an Orchid Rush on Nightmare. They got an initial or additional interrupt, but they actually might find him
Yeah,
here.
I mean, he can't survive this possible lanes. He actually blinks in a little bit up. And oh, never mind, Mass Serpent Force comes out. The Chrono once again catches free. Nightmare goes down Island. Probably gonna be next to Deathward helping out. There's the Ravage, catches free. Eye Monster goes down and got. He's the one on the run. Time Walk was already used, but Faces Void still dropped down to the poison of the Viper. But got. Can they get the kill? They should be able to. There's the Lasso coming out. He's pretty damn slow by the corrosive skin.
Oh, but look, TA in the background. There it is. Like, do they go for it? Oh, but the BKB is popped, and now he's trying to chip through. Like, the first side plate actually through both supports. If he gets a melted on that AA, it's pretty much a kill. But he is slowed now, maybe with sticky napalms. But oh, them jukes! He's just juking him around now. He's just melting away. Do they have anything? No, he's just TPing out. So in the end, TA fighting here for a lost cause, giving away a second of the BKB, pretty much for nothing. And this was, to be honest, this was the wombo combo of BoraDota. Like, I think we don't see this again in this game. Like, it couldn't have been better. A 3-man Chrono, including the Mass Serpent Wards and a Death Ward ticking through all 3 heroes. This was so good. Like, to be honest, this, I think we should save this as a good play and upload it on YouTube, because this was really amazing. Like, the perfect combo between Void and Witchdog synergy. But then again, like, this was Blue Moon, Yellow Moon, and Purple Moon, and all other stars aligned for this to happen, to be honest. To replicate this event, you need a lot of luck.
Yeah, it definitely was just absolutely perfect by them. The Death Ward, it was only level 1, but still dealing the damage. Ice Blast flying out, and then the Ravage just following on all the heroes just as the Chrono ended.
Yeah.
They didn't stagger their stuns at all, just perfect timing. But still, they're so far behind. I mean, yes, they came back a little bit, but Goldcraft still 12,000 in the favor of TQ. But XP, actually almost 2,000 only.
Yeah, and the XP is really... The funny thing is, XP is more important for Bora than for TQ, because TQ, the heroes, once they have a certain level, it's really all down to what items do you have, and the core items are there. We have a mech, we have BKB, we have, like, the Naga, like, securing Roshan with the medallion and everything, but let's see. The gold on BoraDota, of course, is also not important, but let's see. I think this Roshan actually might be contested, but no Ravage, of course.
Oh, they're gonna be a little bit too late. The Flame Break comes out, but BKB by Comfort out already. No, he doesn't even get the Lasso before the 4-star. Now Sky comes in, only catches the 10%, but he has the Aegis. What a bad target, and the Song of the Siren. They want to set things up. They have the Mass Serpent Doors. Will they get the shackles on anybody tied under? He cannot get his Ravage off, but he gets it anyway. There's the... Oh my god. Therefore, dealing a lot of damage. Mech gets popped. The Malediction came out as well, but Aquino, he goes down. Pony just TP's out, and now Ice Blast might fall down. No, he runs the right direction.
To be honest, this would have been amazing if the Maledict would have been a higher level, but please look at it. This was a level 1 Maledict. Like, the ticks were really limited, but now this Prophet going balls deep here. But now in the end he won't find the Batrider. But still, like, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Like, in theory they had again the same setup, but this time the Chrono only caught 1, and therefore what can you do? There's nothing you can do. Like, they had the song and then they just waited, and even with the Ravage, like, just nothing you can do there.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally the worst possible target. Just the guy with the Aegis, who also had the BKB activated at the same time. So he just didn't take any damage at all. Alan dropping low, but he's not gonna shatter for sure.
No,
this
that
is
you
just
need a level 2.
Spiraling completely out of control, man. Looking at the kill board, you wouldn't think that this game is so far in favor of TQ.
No, definitely not. Like, I mean, because TQ gave a lot of stuff away, plus that really awkward fight in the Radiant jungle. But in summary, like, the start, the first blood, their farming, the better trades, the tower advantage. Like, alone the tower advantage, there is still 5 towers up for TQ, while BoraDota, they pretty much lost everything. But now, oh,
mid lane. NC once again, the blink is a little bit off target. The slows comes out, the Viper Strike as well, but NC
No
already got the
follow-up.
force def out. Eye Monster actually not gonna get hit with the Ice Blast.
there's nothing even hitting. That's the problem. Like, he got slowed, full staffed out. Like, he missed the first time the lasso. I don't know. Also, no Mask of Madness on him, so he wasn't really fast through all of that, and the Ice Blast missing as well. And even with the Ice Blast, a level 1 Ice Blast and a Naga with 1200 HP, he doesn't really care, to be honest. And he's going for a Halberd. This support Naga is starting to get really scary as well, because you can't kill her with single like pick off, like a lasso plus Ice Blast or something. I don't know. This is really looking dark. And tier 2 is the next on the program for TQ, scheduled for destruction, and I don't think they can do much against it.
Yeah, I'm just genuinely surprised that they even used the Mass Serpent Wars, because TA has the Desolator anyway, so the tower would have just melted. It was already down below half HP anyway. Well, I guess they just secure it, and with the next Mass Serpent Wards, push high ground.
Yep. No, I really like what TQ is doing here. Like, I mean, besides the draft and besides what happened before in that game, but they're really focused, like, very disciplined what they do. They go for one tower, see if they could get advantage here and there with some trade. If they don't, they just go back because they know they have the better draft. This is exactly the discipline as in a team you need to have if you want to win. If you really want to, like, just bank on your support and the course you have, and the situation is just better for a TQ, so you can go back and farm. BoraDota is the team that has to do something here. Like, if they don't do anything, they're gonna lose for sure. So, but right now, what could they do? They have to wait for that, I don't know, astronomically high chance of, yeah, not getting their Bombo combo through, as we saw it once this game.
Yeah, it's really a little bit awkward for them at the moment, especially his Nightmare. He's closing in on, well, I guess either his Linkens, but I think his Sheepstick just needs another 700 gold or so. And once he gets that, it's just gonna be that much harder. And I think one huge thing is the TQ. They've been fighting like since minute 11 or so with a mech on their Viper, whereas the mech has still yet to come on the Tidehunter. He needs the recipe, only 500 gold away, but he might not even get it before the game ends.
Yep, it's, I don't know. Let's see. We're in the 25th minute, and I said this game with this draft, unless BoraDota is taking the initiative, will end at minute 30 or 40 at max. And I think my time prediction wasn't too far off. Now, Tidehunter, they're just avoiding TQ at the moment because they know they can't take a fight. They can only take a really clumped up fight. I mean, we have now the Death Ward level 2. Unfortunately, no Ice Blast level 2. Like, really, like, TQ could get a heavy blow in the duels if there was, like, all these ultimates on level 11 and a nice setup with a 3-man or 4-man chrono. Then it could work. Under normal circumstances, no. This TA can just tank it away. And if the chrono comes or anything similar, we're just gonna see the song.
He's just thinking that Cold Feet actually come out as well. He's probably gonna get locked down. Mass Serpent Wards are down. Paralyzing Casket already used it. They reveal the Witch Doctor. He's going for the Death Ward. He's not gonna do anything. He's just blown up. Ice Blast only connects someone as well as the Song with the Siren came out. And now Kafurtado, just look at the melt hit. It's gonna melt one hero probably. Actually, no, the time walk out. Kafurtado going for NC. He's already down to half HP. 2 more right clicks. That's all he needed. With the medallion helping out. The 4 staff. No, just not gonna get him into base. Was close, but now failed. 2 right clicks. Easy kills. PKB activated. Doesn't even care that he has the Aegis. He wants to fight. He's creating space. Rax fall in the meantime. Viper Strike onto Sky. Actually, the Aegis, it's gonna get reclaimed. And he has to be careful not to get picked off now.
Yeah, I think he should have died. I think he should have ran under the tier 4 towers and died there to get this
Oh, Sky, the chrono catch is free. That's maybe their opportunity, but no Death Ward, no Ice Blast. Just no damage input. Hex onto Sky. There's the... Oh my god, the Ravage connected on all 5 with the 4-man Anchor Smash to follow.
This is GG. Like, this must be GG now. There is a cast flying, but they needed these magical ultimates. Now their Viper Strike here on the Witch Dog, like, he's gonna get chipped down by the Ice Blast at the same time, hitting the Viper, and the Viper is going down. Like, they still go for the Rax, but I don't know if BoraDota can actually stop this. There is the Void, but the Void only... No, look at his HPs. He's silenced now, held in place. And oh my god, like he has
Actually,
to already go back.
Aquino comes in from side there for the kill of Nightmare. Alan falls as well. Monster well, nowhere for him to run. Wow.
Okay, I was totally wrong. This witch dog just made what the fuck play. Coming there from the side, and this death ward just eating through it all. And that means now actually only one Rex down, and level 2 Ice Blast is now up. Level 2 like ward. Like I don't know if they go mid or something. Maybe they could try to go for a fight there. There's not too many buybacks on the other side ready. Like Naga doesn't have any. We have okay, TA has it.
Yeah, actually Naga's the only one. I think
the cores have
Nature's
it. Yeah.
Prophet just ticked enough gold. Or I'm not even sure. I saw somebody not having it as well, but man, just look at Temper Assassin. He has another 4k gold in the bank.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, TQ overstated their welcome there, but an amazing play by the Witch Dog. Unfortunately, like all the timing was just wrong. Like when the Chrono came out, they didn't have the Ice Blast and the Death Ward, and the Ravage also. The Ravage was just like, oh yeah, let's go for Ravage and then hope something happens. But the Void was down by the time, and I don't know. It's also that's what I don't understand. It's Aghanim's Void. Okay, you got a I don't know a better Chrono with a 60-second cooldown and a bit higher duration. Like it's 1 second gain in duration. That's pretty much all it is. But he needs to get the Naga in there and like his damage. Like he's the only core. He's the only one who's dealing really insane amount of damage, unless we talk about Ice Blast and Death Ward playing with each other. But I don't know. Like I just don't like the build of the Void, because you saw it. Like when there's no Chrono, what could they do? Nothing.
They, like you said, the stars, everything has to align for them. They have to do it perfectly or almost not at all. The last time TQ, they kind of overextended, or not overextended, just overstayed their welcome. And oh man, Alan, he's only 80 gold away from his own Aghanim Scepter on the Shadow Shaman with... Actually, he doesn't have 2 points into Mass Serpent Wards, although he is level 11.
Does he have points in everything else?
Yeah,
Wait,
he
this
has
is
10 points in
four.
the 3 first skills.
Yeah, 10, 11, yeah. He didn't go for them, but he might actually gain a level here on the Roshan. If not there, then later somewhere else, so... Maybe he was planning on that. I don't know if he's using the Master Serpent Wards for that. No, he's just using the Shackle.
Yeah, they just have way too much minus armor as he's
yeah,
using.
minus 17, minus 17. This is also Roshan number 3, so the Aegis going this time on... Oh, again on the TA, and the Viper is taking the cheese. I guess that's the better way around, because the TA used to be and still is the hero that is tanking away stuff. And now actually BoraDota, do they want to go for something? I mean, they can't really, because the longer they stay out of base, we have Naga illusions, Viper illusions, everything is pushing in. The top lane, of course, with Super Seismic Creep already pushing in. Now the AA actually being found in the mid. Is this a bait? Is this a bait?
Oh,
It
the
looks
flame
like a
break
bait
actually pushes him closer. The right clicks coming in 3-1, BKB activated. He's going for more.
God.
There's the Wrath of Nature. NC gets the lasso, but no damage follow-up once again. The Chrono. It catches 4 heroes, but where is the follow-up? Ice Blast, anything actually. Nice Ravage comes out. 2 heroes are down, but only supports. No Biggie got. Still has his cheese. He activates his BKB. Sky is dropping low. Hexed up. He goes down. NC might be next. Yeah, he's slow to Oblivion. And now Titan are going for the TP out. Might be successful. Orchid. Right clicks not enough.
And
But
the Ancient Apparition dying for a second time. I think that is really, I don't know. They might get the Aegis actually off here, the TA, yep, they will.
yeah, but look at Sky, he's just dropping solo, Mask of Madness activated, goes down to the last right click, which follows him after the time walk, and then see the right clicks, the Maelstrom procs, and well, this has to be GG.
Yep, it's, I don't know, it was a really weird start. Tidehunter actually gets the Nature's Prophet, but he's just buying back, TPing back in as soon as he has the TP, he has it right now, and with that, they can even go for more. There's already Treens working here, or walking towards the bottom tower. I don't know if they even go for the bottom tower, they might as well go for the tier 4, but I think it's bottom, yeah, the bottom right, just securing them, but whoa!
Yeah, Nightmare dieback here.
What a dieback.
Yeah,
No, actually, this is YOLO mode.
Yeah, they
But
just
still.
don't care. Aquino though might be in trouble. God, he's gonna go for it. No, Aquino TPing out the right clicks, I think. Nope.
Oh, that last projectile is still flying, but no, it's disjointed, so they chip down the racks, and that's the GG. There's an Ice Blast flying, but hell, what can a Tidehunter alone do?
HeflaTV actually wants to fight. BKB activated, melted, 2 right clicks to follow. Easy kill on Tqvia, and now even the Tidehunter, man, he should be a tanky as all hell hero, but against the might of Temper Assassin, even he falls. And look at the gold on TA.
Yep. I don't even want to look at that goal. Like, it's just insane. 9k. He didn't even use his spiders there. I don't know. Like, I think that mid engagement, like the AA being so out of position there, like directly after Roshan, that was really bad. But at least they get here some fountain fun there. We see another chrono, but there's a song. She's singing to her people, and now I think there comes the turnaround.
Oh, I don't think they can even turn this around, or can they? Alan, he's gonna fall down for sure. The Procession is not gonna make it there fast enough. Or easy boots of Charles, he comes in. They slow down Sky, they meld it. No, the time walk. He should be safe. They actually have vision there. Oh my god, he has enough range for the time block. Oh my god, but now cut. Never mind.
The creeps finishing it. I don't know, like I think that mid-engagement like took the last chance away just to make a good play with the chrono. I mean, the chrono was good. 3 people in it, including the Naga. They got the Naga down. Everything was good, but the Ancient Apparition in panic mode, like, you know, he died and used his Ice Blast there. Then he bought back, and they needed the Ice Blast directly in that chrono. Like, if he would have not cast anything on the TA, bought back, and then Ice Blast into the chrono, that might have been another fight. But then he bought back for what? Just to die again by the TA, and then I don't know. Overall, I think this game was decided in the draft, and yeah, well played. GG, 1-1, nice standing.
Yeah, it's just always nice to see 1-1s, and I'm guessing that across the whole season of Season 3 JoinDOTA League, we're gonna see a crap ton of 1-1s.
Yep, definitely. And yep, that's it for today. At least there will be a game today in the night, which I'm probably gonna cast, or one of our American casters here from HeflaTV. I hope you liked it, guys. Like the next days, there will be a lot more JDL matches coming up, and of course, also we are working on getting more tournaments up here in August on HeflaTV. Not just JDL, of course, also other tournaments. My name is HeflaMog. With me casting was, of course, the amazing Coucher. Like, if you like what we do, then follow here on HeflaTV 2 and 1. These are the English channels. If you're German, you can also follow, of course, on our German channels. Or if you're even Romanian, you can follow also on our Romanian channels. All the information you find below the stream. Likes on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, of course. All that helps us a lot. The VODs will be up in approximately, I don't know, 20 minutes, depending on the upload speed. And that's pretty much it for today. See you soon.
See ya.